crucial Lingayat votes. BJP set to retain Bommai as CM face. Will Bommai stage return on May 13?
I want you to meet me on May 13th and congratulate me for the comfortable majority what we get on that day.
Our top focus on 5 Live.
For the first time this election in Karnataka, and there are still 16 days to go for polling, for the first time, Basavaraj Bommai has been named the chief ministerial face by a senior BJP leader, a minister from the centre, from Karnataka no less. Does that mean it's done and dusted? Has the BJP been under pressure to name Basavaraj Bommai because of the upheaval regarding the Lingayat vote in Karnataka? We're going to debate that on 5 Live here. I'm Shiv. Lots of exciting developments from my state. First, as always, the headlines. BJP Big Guns campaign in state of war Karnataka. Amit Shah accuses the Congress of politics over Lingayats. Prime Minister Modi, Nadda, Yogi and 150 other leaders set to campaign over the next few days. This is the maximum phase of this election. Bommai government's Karnataka quota move faces Supreme Court hurdle. Top court stays scrapping a 4% Muslim quota till the 9th of May. This is in fact the government agreeing not to implement it till the 9th of May. Prime Minister Modi flags off Kerala's first Vande Bharat train, holds another roadshow in Thiruvananthapuram a day after meeting with bishops. Big hunt on for Don Atik's wife Shaista. Massive raids across Prayagraj and UP. Police suspect the mafia Begum is hiding at Ashraf's in-laws' home. Indian Navy ship INS Sumedha docks at Port Sudan for evacuation of Indian nationals. Operation Kaveri in full swing to bring back stranded nationals from the war-torn country in North Africa.
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jaguar. Discover the magic of smart lights.
Now this is an India Today exclusive because with only 16 days to go, the BJP is running out of time and is faced with a big anti-incumbency in the only state in which it is currently ruling in the southern part of the country. Now, as part of this exclusive report from the south, the BJP is also banking on the crucial Lingayat vote to stage a return on the 13th of May. India Today's exclusive scoop indicates that incumbent Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai might just return as the chief ministerial face. Well, that's the indication at any rate. Whether this will be a direct counter to the Congress's anti-Lingayat pitch against the BJP remains to be seen. Take a look at our big top story.
बोलो भारत माता की
कौन बनेगा बीजेपी's Karnataka CM face? India Today has scooped exclusive details of BJP's CM strategy in state of war. And sources say that it will be Basavaraj Bommai who will return as chief minister if the party is voted back to power.
I have been seeing how people give their mandate and in fact there is a method in the people and we know that very well. The pulse of the people, what we say. If you go by that, I am sure I want you to meet me on May 13th and congratulate me for the comfortable majority what we get on that day.
Basavaraj Bommai, a Lingayat himself, has already campaigned in 51 constituencies, held several roadshows and is considered one of the most prominent state leaders. BJP's strategy is to focus on the rift between Congress contenders D.K. Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah and tell the voters how their party has constantly insulted the Lingayat community.
As election comes, they find a new love towards Lingayat. Where were these Congress men? From 67, except for 9 months of Virendra Patil, for last 50 years they are unable to make anybody chief minister. What is the service? There is no lip, there is no service there. What these people are doing here? They want votes, and when it comes to ministry, they give few ministry, and it's come to portfolio, they give a very low portfolio. They have been humiliated and insulted there, and a few people which they have recognized, it is not because of their Lingayats, because they are rich education lobbyists. This very government under Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar tried to divide Lingayat for the political motives, for political gains. They tried to divide, openly divide it. Lingayats have not forgotten it. And after the election, D.K. Shivakumar apologized for that. Why did he apologize if they are not done wrong? So this is all there to see and speak. And now they are trying to have a soft corner or trying to woo. It is not going to work.
Basavaraj Bommai is clearly the man in the hot seat. Fighting anti-incumbency and corruption charges, he told India Today that this election is the most interesting battle of his life.
Interesting. Lot of new elements, everything is coming into it. I am really enjoying it.
You like the pressure?
Yeah, because see, I must say this, that the leaders in Congress, like Karge ji, Siddaramaiah ji, and others, were working with my father, and they are up against me. So I'm taking on them. That's the feeling. I'm taking on them very well. So that's giving me a lot of energy, a lot of moral energy. Maza aa raha hai.
Will Bommai continue to enjoy himself post 13th of May? The people of Karnataka will decide. Bureau Report, India Today.
So what is the BJP strategy during these slog overs, the last phase of this election? Take a look at what sources are telling us about how things could change in the coming 16 days before polling. Now, the incumbent Chief Minister of Karnataka, who's a key Lingayat leader, Basavaraj Bommai, will remain the BJP CM pick, according to Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister from Karnataka. The BJP has slammed the Congress's pledge to bring back the Muslim quota. That's going to be another big plank on which this election is going to be fought. The BJP is asking whose quota will be slashed by the Congress party in order to restore the 4% quota to the Muslim community. The BJP will also question the Congress's opposition to the Popular Front of India ban. And finally, the BJP will highlight the big ongoing tussle between Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar, which the Congress has tried to play down in this election. There's, of course, the big Modi campaign blitz that will begin on the ground in just a couple of days from now. But the big issue on the table today, the big news point that India Today broke and has become the big talking point across the media airwaves on Karnataka, is the issue of Basavaraj Bommai, who will remain the chief ministerial face going into this election, says at least one prominent leader from the state, from the BJP, that is Prahlad Joshi, not someone to be taken lightly. He's a union minister and member of parliament from Karnataka, and he himself has said, who else but Basavaraj Bommai? He is a Lingayat leader. Joining me live now on this very, very tantalizing suggestion by Prahlad Joshi, Mohan Vishwa, spokesperson of the BJP in Karnataka, Shatabi Shivanna, spokesperson of the Congress in Karnataka. To both of you, welcome. Thank you for your time here on 5 Live and India Today. Mohan, quickly coming to you first. Has the suspense ended on that big question? Has the BJP decided that it's probably best, while all this crossfire is happening over Lingayats and who the Lingayats are going to go to in this election, Prahlad Joshi has pretty explicitly said that Basavaraj Bommai is going to be the chief ministerial face?
This Shiv, when Union Minister Amit Shah ji was on a tour to Karnataka way back, probably 6 months back, he categorically told this election will be fought under the leadership of Basavaraj Bommai ji and under the guidance of Shri B.S. Vaidurappa ji. Both of us are prominent Lingayat leaders, and they have bled out their sweat to build the party in the state of Karnataka. He categorically told, as far as Prahlad Joshi's statement is concerned, and even he knows and everybody knows that, the chief minister will be elected by the elected MLAs, not on the May 13th. May 13th election results will be out. Like our Bommai ji said, we will be having a majority. We will be having a right to form the government. That is going to happen. That is going to happen for the sure. But the CM candidate will be decided by the cabinet of MLAs. Probably Joshi ji might be confident of selecting Bommai ji himself by the most of the MLAs, basis that he would have made that statement. But please do understand, it's the list of MLAs, who are going to select the chief ministerial candidate.
Okay.
Obviously, the Joshi ji would have kept that in mind and he would have made that statement. And as far as Lingayats is concerned, they are with us from the day one. In the year 1994, where
I'll come to that in a moment. Mohan, I'll come to the Lingayat issue in just a moment on support. That's going to be a couple of questions down. But Shatabish, I want to ask you on that. What does the Congress think of Prahlad Joshi's comment? The BJP says it is nothing new. It has been said by Amit Shah 6 months ago as well. So there should be no doubt as far as this election is concerned. Shatabish, go ahead.
Firstly, Shiv, thank you for having me on your show. Now, I'd like to state that the BJP government in Karnataka is a failed engine. Okay, they have come to power through an infamous anti-democratic process called the Operation Kamala, which in itself is a mockery of Indian democracy. Now, Yadurappa ji became chief minister and he was unceremoniously forced to step down as chief minister, and he went out of the Vidhan Sabha with teary eyes. Subsequent to that, this chief ministerial post was out for sale to the tune of 2,500 crores. This is not an allegation made by the Congress party. It's an allegation made by the BJP MLA himself. Now, amidst this chaos, there emerged an accidental chief minister, Sri Basavaraj Bommai. And under his leadership, the BJP government has failed on all fronts, including development, including governance, maintenance of law and order, maintenance of communal harmony, and protecting the interests of vulnerable sections of the society. Now, irrespective of the claim that Mr. Prahlad Joshi makes, or irrespective of any claim that the national BJP leadership makes, the people of Karnataka have decided that they're going to oust this corrupt, communal, and controversial government.
Okay. There is a perception, Mohan. I'll come back to that point in just a moment, because the last 16 days of this election before polling are going to be all about perception. And in Karnataka, in election after election, analysts have demonstrated that the last phase of campaigning in many elections in Karnataka has thrown up some big surprises and has had quite a bit of impact. My question to you, Mohan, now is, Basavaraj Bommai in some ways was seen to be sidelined. I know you will deny it, but I'm saying perceptionally he was seen to be somewhat sidelined. A lot of importance was being given to Yadurappa because there was a fear in the BJP that the Lingayat vote may have been slipping and these messages needed to be sent out. Is it the case that now the BJP has finally found some use for Basavaraj Bommai? I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I mean in terms of perceptions. Now you can say he's a Lingayat chief minister, and he's our man to go into this election with, because that kind of contrasts with the Congress not having a Lingayat face for chief minister.
See, that's what I wanted to tell you in my first, remark. See, in the year 1994, when we got the first base of 40 seats in Karnataka, it was B.S. Yadurappa ji, who was then Lingayat leader, who was opposition leader. In the year 1999, again Jagdish Shettar was the CLP leader. In the year 2004, again B.S. Yadurappa was the opposition leader. In the year 2006, it was B.S.Y., who was the deputy chief minister, who was from Lingayat community. In the year 2008, when we came to power, it was Mr. B.S. Yadurappa, who was the chief minister. In the year 2013, it was Jagdish Shettar, who was party state president, who was again a Lingayat leader. In the year 2019, when we had hardly 3.5 years, it was Mr. B.S. Yadurappa, who has been made as chief minister again. Post that, again, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, who is again one more Lingayatar, has been made as chief minister of Karnataka. So this is the legacy which BJP has followed from the past. And the Congress don't have any rights to speak on Lingayat, and the people of Karnataka know how they have treated Virendra Patil in the past. When he got 179 seats out of 224, with Rajiv Gandhi, he just threw him out of the power in just 10 months by sitting in a plane. That's the kind of attitude they had. And also, Shiv, as far as Lingayat and Congress politics is concerned, I can't find any difference between the British rule and the Congress rule. What Britishers used to do in the past, they used to, take issues between the two territories and they used to rule. That is what Congress is doing. They'll bring the issue of Amul and Nandini. They'll bring the issue of, Hindi and Kannada. So that's how they divide and rule. In the state of Karnataka also, they bring the issue of Lingayat and Brahmin. So these are, they divide the society and these are their rule. The British
but Shatabish, how is the Congress politically handling this attack that's come in from the BJP? See, because now, nothing can be left to chance for either side. Whatever allegations are made, they have to be addressed and they have to be handled, because otherwise perceptions can grow a root. The BJP says they have thrown you a challenge. They have defied you to name a Lingayat chief minister. And by highlighting Basavaraj Bommai as their man going into this election, like I said, it basically only highlights the fact that the Congress doesn't have a Lingayat face as a chief ministerial face. How is the Congress looking at that and handling that? Do you think that could be a problem?
Absolutely not, Shiv. That is not a problem at all. Firstly, the Lingayat community doesn't belong to any particular political party.
Sure.
And party, we have very, very, very tall leaders who have, esteemed posts. There is a campaign committee chairman under MB Patil. There's a working president, Sri Ishwar Kandreji. Now, there are many candidates. Now, the CLP leader as well as the party president have made it amply clear that we don't project a face before the election. There's a democratic process that we employ, unlike the BJP, where after going into election, after we get our numbers, the newly elected MLAs will vote as to who they want as the chief minister. And ultimately, the high command will take, the final decision. Now, as I said, the BJP Karnataka lacks state leadership. They have one chief minister. They have many other, there's a massive exodus of senior BJP leaders who are either forced to resign or they're joining opposition parties to expose the Bharatiya Janata Party. And the only option left for them is to depend on the charisma of Narendra Modi.
Okay.
Now, that is not the case with Congress. There is a democratic process in place. And this time, the people of Karnataka are not blind to just randomly believe the statements made by the BJP.
Okay.
WhatsApp universities. We respect every community, every leader. We take all sections of the society in confidence and then we'll take our final call. Does not exist in the BJP is my message.
Okay. Final comments from both of you. Yes, go ahead first, Mohan, because tomorrow the most intense phase of this election campaign kicks off. Yogi Adityanath is arriving. Priyanka Gandhi is already in Karnataka. Modi arriving in a few days from now. Final comments. Yes, Mohan.
See, Shiv, my Congress spokesperson said, they don't elect chief minister candidate and all. And there's one person called Mr. G. Parmeshwar, who is a senior leader in Congress. He said there are 12 CM candidates in Congress. He names himself as a CM candidate. And D.K. Shivakumar goes somewhere and he names himself as a CM candidate. Then Siddaramaiah names himself as a CM candidate. Then MB Patil, who was instrumental in dividing the Lingayat community by himself. He calls himself as a Lingayat leader who is instrumental in dividing the Lingayat community. He projects himself as a, chief ministerial candidate. Like that, each and every day you have every person who believes themselves to be Lingayat cadre candidate. And also, I want to put one more thing. I don't know why it's not coming for the discussion. There is one person who is a Dalit leader called Mr. Akhanda Srinivas Murthy. There was a huge riot in KJL, DJL 2 years ago, where the Congress was supposed to take a call between Muslims and Dalits. They stood for Muslims. Then they went against Dalit. This time they denied a ticket for a Dalit leader who was there in Congress for several years. So this is the kind of, the strategy Congress follow. They never allow any community inside their party to grow. Siddaramaiah, who is also from another party, who came to Congress and who sidelined all senior leaders of Congress and he became the chief minister. That's how Congress works. So they have dozens of CM candidates as said by, their own leaders. It's done and dusted for Congress. This time we'll be returned to power. Take it from you on May 13th. As our CM said, we will definitely cross 140 seats on that day.
Shatabish, the BJP's big guns, the biggest gun, as a matter of fact, the Prime Minister will be there. Over 20 rallies and campaign events across the state starting the end of this month. Congress fully prepared for all such eventualities, because like I said, and I repeat that point, this last phase, has been make or break in many an election in the past.
It doesn't matter as to which big gun from the Bharatiya Janata Party enters Congress for elections, enters Karnataka for elections, and the spokespersons keeps bringing in and reeling in caste, community and religion. These are deliberate, digressive statements made by the Bharatiya Janata Party to derail and distract the people of Karnataka. Let them talk about issues that really matter, issues that are important for the people of Karnataka. That they'll never do. Now, having said that, the people of Karnataka are hopeful for a bigger and brighter Karnataka under the regime of the Congress party. And, to be honest, we don't have to do anything. Even if we stay simply silent, the Congress party is going to win with a thumping majority.
Okay, that's a big claim to make. We'll have to see because, I don't think any side is going to be staying silent. In fact, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be the most high decibel part of this very, very ill-tempered, ferocious campaign. But that's what democracy is really all about. We'll have to see how this plays out. The good news, only 16 days to go for polling, and the most interesting phase kicks off just tomorrow. Thanks very much, Shantapish and Mohan Vishwa, for joining me live here on 5 Live and on India Today. But the BJP, like I said, is taking its poll campaign in Karnataka to maximum level. This is basically top gear. The ruling party has roped in all its mega star campaigners on the battlefield, and the latest to join the campaign starting tomorrow is a person who is very popular on the ground in sections of Karnataka, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath from all the way in Uttar Pradesh, launching his big poll campaign called the BJP Mahaprachara Abhiyana throughout Karnataka. Top BJP leaders including Yogi and JP Nadda, as well as 150 state leaders will participate in this mega multi-day campaign show. Now, Yogi Adityanath is one of the most sought-after leaders of the Saffron Party in election after election. He was in Karnataka in 2018, just a year after his big victory in Uttar Pradesh. From April 26th to May 3rd this year, Yogi will begin his campaign in South Karnataka, first beginning with a mega roadshow in Mandya. He'll be landing in Mysore, going to Mandya. Then he will be traveling to Vijayapura. Not just that, Yogi will also head to coastal Karnataka areas like Puttur, Sringeri, Karkala, Baindur and Bhatkal, which is a place where a lot of polarizing issues have made the headlines, followed by Hyderabad, Karnataka on the 3rd of May, namely Gangavati, Jewargi, Shahpur and Bhalki. So these are the major stopovers of Yogi Adityanath in a multi-day campaign for Karnataka. I can tell you that Yogi continues to be a very, very popular leader in sections of Karnataka, and that's why his time and his effort is being sought after in many, many constituencies and districts. This is not the first time that Yogi has been roped in by the BJP to campaign in Karnataka. Listen into his poll pitch in 2018 Karnataka elections. This is expected to go to the next level this year. This is 2018 Yogi in Karnataka.
कांग्रेस और करप्शन आज एक दूसरे के पर्याय बन चुके हैं। पिछले 5 वर्षों में सर्वाधिक किसानों ने कर्नाटक के अंदर आत्महत्याएं की हैं। सिद्धरामैया को कोई मतलब नहीं, वो तो कांग्रेस का एटीएम बन करके रह गया है कर्नाटक।
लोगों के जीवन स्तर को उठाने, लोगों के जीवन में खुशहाली लाने, उनके अच्छे भविष्य के लिए विकास आवश्यक है, और विकास के साथ जब सुरक्षा जुड़ती है तो लोगों के सामने एक सुनहरा भविष्य का माहौल दिखाई देता है। लेकिन कांग्रेस कर्नाटक में न विकास कर पाई है, और कांग्रेस के कारण एक सुरक्षा का भारी संकट कर्नाटक के अंदर पैदा हुआ है।
आज कर्नाटक में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की स्थिति कितनी खराब और बदतर हो चुकी है। अकेले भारतीय जनता पार्टी के 22 कार्यकर्ताओं की निर्मम हत्या अब तक होना इस बात को बताता है कि कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति अच्छी नहीं है। यह आपराधिक प्रवृत्ति और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की स्थिति तब पैदा होती है जब सत्ता का संरक्षण और सामाजिक और अराष्ट्रीय तत्वों को मिलना प्रारंभ होता है।
पूछना चाहता हूं कि उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर जिहादियों का सफाया हो सकता है, आपने कर्नाटक के अंदर जिहादियों को प्रश्रय देने क्यों प्रारंभ किया? आज तय करना पड़ेगा क्या इस देश के अंदर सरकारें, क्या राज्य के अंदर सरकारें ओबीसी या फिर यासीन भटकल जैसे लोग तय करेंगे कि सरकारें कैसे चलेंगी?
Now let's just decode for you the big Yogi factor, because Yogi Adityanath is a popular chief minister in faraway Uttar Pradesh. Not much in common between UP and Karnataka, while there is though, and the BJP sees it, and that's why. He's the second most sought after BJP campaign face after obviously Prime Minister Modi. He's popular for his crackdown on mafia and criminals. He's been in the headlines hugely in the last few weeks. The bulldozer Baba image is very, very appealing to sections in Karnataka to counter the SDPI, PFI factor in coastal Karnataka especially. The saffron image will shore up the Hindutva agenda in seats which are especially polarized. He has close ties between the Adi Chunchuna Giri Mutt and Yogi's Gorakhnath Mutt. That may help get Vokkaliga votes for the BJP as well. So there are very specific issues on which the Yogi factor is advantage BJP. Now Yogi's 2018 Karnataka pitch was also something that grabbed the headlines. He targeted the Congress for corruption. He claimed Karnataka was used as an ATM by the Congress. He proclaimed that Ram Rajya is the foundation for Karnataka with the BJP. He hit out at the Congress for celebrating the tyrant rule with, Tipu Jayanti. He made a big Hindutva push, citing Karnataka as Hanuman's birthplace, highlighted Uttar Pradesh's growth and pitched for the BJP's double-engine government in Karnataka. So all of these factors definitely played a big role in the BJP emerging the single largest party in 2018. Big statement by Yogi just now. Big statement by Yogi has just come in. Let's just break that. Okay, Yogi Adityanath has just issued a statement to say that the mafia who had a free run in 2017 are now begging for their life. Now there's no place for crime and corruption in Uttar Pradesh, says Yogi Adityanath in some of his first public comments since the killing of Atiq Ahmed by other gangsters and the encounter killing of Atiq Ahmed's son Asad in a police encounter. Mafia now begging for their lives. This is the first public comment by Yogi Adityanath after the famous Mitti Mein Mila Denge threat that he issued in the UP Assembly targeting the Mafia Raj in Uttar Pradesh. Big statement coming in from Yogi Adityanath saying the Mafia are now begging for their life after enjoying a free run in Uttar Pradesh. Listen into Yogi Adityanath.
जो माफिया, जो पेशेवर अपराधी सिर तान करके चलते थे, नौजवान, महिलाएं, व्यापारी किसी प्रकार से जान बचा करने के लिए इधर उधर फिरते थे, घर से बाहर नहीं निकलते थे। सूर्यास्त से पहले दुकानें बंद हो जाती थी, बाजारों में वीरानी छा जाती थी। आपने देखा होगा 2017 के बाद आज देर रात्रि तक बाजारों में चहल पहल है। महिलाएं कभी भी जा सकती है, निकल सकती है, कोई सुरक्षा का खतरा नहीं। और भाइयों बहनों, आज आप देखते होंगे वही अपराधी और माफिया गले में पट्टी लटका करके जान की भीख मांगने के मजबूर है।
Let's go straight across to India Today. Is Nagarjun Dwarkanath, our bureau chief in Bengaluru, for more on the Yogi factor. Naga, I remember the Tipu Hanuman, a narrative that played out in a big way when Yogi was in Karnataka in 2018. Explain the appeal that Yogi Adityanath enjoys in Karnataka. The two states are very far apart, but he's still one of the most sought after campaign faces in the state. Okay, unfortunately, we've lost that link with Nagarjun Dwarkanath. We'll get back to that in just a moment. But it isn't just Yogi Adityanath, like I said, who's headed to Karnataka. He's the second most sought after campaign face for the BJP. The biggest, of course, is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Modi is all set to bolster the BJP's campaign in Karnataka in what is widely believed to be the most crucial make or break phase of this campaign. Modi will be holding nearly 25 public meetings and roadshows in a span of just 9 days starting April the 29th. The BJP is leaving no stone unturned to ensure it fights off an aggressive anti-incumbency to cling to power in Karnataka, which it considers the gateway to the south, the only state in which the BJP is in power in the south. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi, speaking on Modi's campaign, said that the Prime Minister will campaign in the most important regions for the BJP. He said the BJP's high command is going to make full use of Modi's popularity and time on the ground. Well, ahead of the rally, the Prime Minister will be addressing party booth karyakartas in the state on April the 27th. There are nearly 50 lakh karyakartas who are likely to participate.
हमारे साथ बातचीत करने के लिए देश के गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी, कैसा लगता है आपको 2018 से ये 23 के में अंतर?
18 और 23 में बहुत बड़ा अंतर है। यहाँ पर मोदी जी की गरीब कल्याण की योजनाओं का ये 4 साल में डबल इंजन सरकार के कारण एक ठोस आधार बना है। पहले कांग्रेस की सरकार गरीब कल्याण की योजनाओं को नीचे जमीन पर उतरने नहीं देती थी। पहले येदियुरप्पा जी और बसवराज बोम्मई ने गरीब कल्याण योजनाओं को जमीन पर उतारा है।
लेकिन प्रियंका गांधी कह रही है कि आपने जो वादे किए थे वो निभाए नहीं है और जोड़ तोड़ करके आपने सरकार बनाई थी। इस बार ऐसा नहीं होगा और पूर्ण बहुमत से कांग्रेस की सरकार।
इस बार जरूर ऐसा नहीं होगा। पूर्ण बहुमत के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनेगी। जोड़ तोड़ की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। प्रियंका की सच ही कह रही है।
एक सवाल यह है कि मुस्लिम आरक्षण को लेकर कांग्रेस ये कह रही है कि आप तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कर रहे हैं और आपने जो आरक्षण दिया हुआ था जो सरकार ने, आप उसको खत्म करने का काम कर रहे हैं, जबकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये कहा है कि आरक्षण पे स्टे लगा दिया है जो आपने एबॉलिश।
स्टे नहीं लगाया है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट इस पर विचार कर रही है, तब कर अमल करने के लिए ना बोला है। परंतु धर्म के आधार पर आरक्षण गैर संवैधानिक है, संविधान सम्मत नहीं है। निश्चित रूप से हमारा विजय होगा। कांग्रेस पिछले दरवाजे से मुस्लिम आरक्षण को लाने के लिए कोर्ट में गई है, मगर मुझे पूरा भरोसा है हम जीतेंगे। और यहाँ पर आरक्षण पर जिनका अधिकार है, ओबीसी, पिछड़े, दलित, वोकलिगा और लिंगायतों को आरक्षण मिलेगा।
वो ये कह रहे हैं कि हम उसको आरक्षण जो है आने के बाद फिर से देंगे, लोगों के कुछ कम करने के बाद।
देखिए, आने के सवाल ही नहीं है, कहां से देंगे। भारतीय जनता पार्टी होने नहीं देंगी। हमारा कमिटमेंट है इस देश में गैर संवैधानिक रूप से कहीं पर भी धर्म के आधार पर आरक्षण नहीं।
लिंगायतों को लेकर सर ये कहा जा रहा है कि आप राजनीति कर रहे हैं, लिंगायत राजनीति को लेकर आप राजनीति कर रहे हैं और बेवजह के आरोप जो है कांग्रेस के नेता पे लगा रहे हैं।
नहीं, हमने कोई आरोप नहीं लगाया, वो आरोप लगा रहे हैं। लिंगायतों का हमेशा कांग्रेस ने अपमान किया है, चाहे निकलिंगजप्पा हो या वीरेंद्र पाटिल हो, सबको अपमानित कर निकाला।
सर, इस बार कितनी सीटें आपको लगता है?
हम पूर्ण बहुमत से बहुत ज्यादा सीटें प्राप्त।
And like I said, all the big guns are out in Karnataka for this very crucial final high-tempo phase. And we're cutting across to live images of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on a roadshow in Mysuru. Now, the old Mysuru region have been dominated by the JDS and the Congress. The BJP is trying to make inroads into this part of Karnataka, which has always been known to be a JDS and Congress stronghold. Priyanka Gandhi there. She will be on many road shows and campaign events with her brother Rahul Gandhi as well. On this one, it's a solo road show in Mysuru. I want to go across to India Today's Shilpa Nair, who's on the ground in Mysore. Shilpa, take us through what's going on. Big crowd there for Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
Well, yes, Shiv. In fact, a massive crowd is gathered here at KR Nagara in Mysuru, where Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is currently holding roadshow. She, of course, arrived in Karnataka this morning, and she had a public meeting, following which she interacted with a bunch of women voters. And after that, she's, of course, now carrying out this roadshow in KR Nagara. And you can see from the visuals the kind of crowd that has gathered, all of them chanting slogans. The Congress workers, of course, are extremely enthusiastic, and the national leaders coming on during election season, of course, gives them a boost to work harder in this election season. That is a lot of enthusiasm amongst the Congress workers, and even the voters here, several of them lining up on the streets to catch a glimpse of the Congress leader, to wave at her, to greet her, and that is the visuals, that are the scenes that are playing out here on ground. And Priyanka Gandhi was sticking to the narrative, local issues. That is
knows that we're live, and that's probably why he's taking a bit of a break. But yeah, these are the images of the Priyanka. If one of our producers can reach out to our team on the ground there, maybe we can get some live pictures of Priyanka Gandhi herself. Because the camera is being pointed in different directions right now. I think we've lost that audio link with the team there. That's probably why. But Priyanka Gandhi has just passed this place on that roadshow, and it's going to continue now. This is in Mysuru, very, very crucial part of this election. We'll go back to Shilpa in just a moment. Now moving on to another big part of the Karnataka election campaign has been the big fight over the Muslim quota in the state. Well, that has escalated now, with the Supreme Court now making it clear that the move to scrap the 4% Muslim quota cannot be implemented till after the 9th of May. This after Amit Shah reiterated that religion-based quota is unconstitutional. Here's the full story.
4% रिजर्वेशन भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने वोट बैंक की लालच में पड़े बगैर ये मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन को समाप्त कर दिया है.
Muslim reservations bumped up as an election issue.
मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन समाप्त करने के बाद एसटी, एससी, वोकलिगा और लिंगायत सबके रिजर्वेशन में बढ़ोतरी करने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने किया.
The Bommai administration's March order to scrap the 4% Muslim quota for slots in educational institutions and government jobs and divide it among the Vokalika and the Lingayat communities has gained steam on the campaign turf. The leader of opposition in Karnataka, on the other hand, has pledged to restore the Muslim reservation if Congress wrests power in the state.
If you come back, will you bring it back?
No. We will bring it, not only we will bring it back, we will take care of Vokalikas and Lingayas also.
The BJP insists the Congress support to Muslim reservation will spell disaster for the opposition party in the election fray.
Congress has said they will bring back Muslim reservation quota.
Let them bring, afterwards they will face the consequence when they are not going to lose miserably in this election. Question of doing such things does not arise, they will sit in the opposition party.
Challenged in the Supreme Court, the Karnataka government's scrap Muslim quota order, however, isn't being implemented for now. On Tuesday, the top court directed that the measure to revoke Muslim quota will not be enforced till May 9. This after the state sought time to file its reply. Bureau Report, India Today.
Very quick break here on 5 Live. On the other side, the Supreme Court continues to hear petitions seeking legalization of same-sex marriages. A digital cover of Brides Today magazine has gone viral the world over. We'll tell you why on the other side.
Equality Today. In Delhi, 88. In Mumbai, 86. In Kolkata, 121. In Bangalore, 69. In Chennai, 60. In Hyderabad, 55.
Why does this happen? Let me tell you the science behind it.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
पहचान गए हैं? खोल नहीं सकते।
Look at this Sarah's screen, jumping with immense joy after meeting its friend after a hiatus. The bird spread its wings, tried to find a way out of the space to meet Mohammed Arif, while he was patiently standing outside the bird's enclosure, eagerly waiting to meet. The Sarah screen was found by Arif in August 2022 in an unconscious state, lying injured and bleeding. Arif rescued this endangered bird and nursed it back to health. Soon after, the bird began following Arif everywhere, wherever he would go and whatever he would do. But Arif's friendship with crane suffered a jolt when the forest department said that keeping the bird was illegal. The officials took the bird away to Kanpur Zoo.
उसे आज़ाद कर दिया जाए और किसी भी जो है जो पक्षी विहार होता है जहां अपनी आज़ादी से पंछी रहते हैं वहीं उसको जाके ट्रांसफर कर दिया जाए तो जैसे पहले रहता था वैसे रहने लगे.
This beautiful and heartwarming story proves that true love really knows no bounds. Bureau Report, India Today.
Can't it be my decision to choose what I want to have? I mean, maybe I wanted an Amul buttermilk this morning.
We are confident that Nandini is capable of fighting any competition, whether it's here in the domestic market or whether it is internationally. You know, Rahul Gandhi was here recently and said Nandini is the pride of Karnataka, while in his electoral state of Kerala, Nandini was being pushed back, unnecessarily creating division on the basis of even milk is something that the state is seeing for the first time, and the Congress will pay a very heavy price for this.
India's only democratic newsroom does it again. Amidst India's most fiercely fought election, warriors from all sides on a single stage. From the title defenders
70 साल में क्यों टॉयलेट नहीं मिला, क्यों घर नहीं मिला, क्यों लाइट नहीं मिली,
to the charging challengers.
You are asking us 70 साल में तुमने क्या किया? हमने यही किया, डेमोक्रेसी को बचा के रखा और आपको प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाया.
No voice ignored.
For the first time, BJP is going beyond the boundaries.
No voice silenced.
Karnataka has been made the corruption capital of this country. What did Modi do?
This crossfire defines our credibility. India Today, the gold standard of journalism.
And we're taking you straight back to Mysuru, where Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, live images coming in from there, from the roadshow by Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Let's just try and get in some atmosphere and sound in from the ground.
Well, Shiv, these are the visuals of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, the Congress General Secretary, carrying out a roadshow in KR Nagara, Mysuru. She, of course, reached Karnataka this morning. She had a public interacted with women voters, and now she's come to KR Nagara, where she's holding this massive roadshow. Large number of people, a huge crowd has gathered here. This has been going on for some time now, and the crowd, of course, is only swelling by the minute. All of them lining on the streets, on the roads, to catch a glimpse of Priyanka Gandhi and to greet her, and she as well, waving to all the supporters and workers and voters who've gathered here. And this roadshow, of course, has come as a huge boost to the Congress workers ahead of the assembly elections, because the Congress, of course, is trying to win as many number of seats in the old Mysore region, and that is the reason why leaders after leader, they're reaching here in Mysuru and in old Mysore region to carry out election campaigning. And Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is no different in terms of sticking to local issues in this election season. She, of course, is attacking the BJP government here in Karnataka, and also at the center. Earlier in the morning, when she spoke at that public meeting, she, of course, slammed the Bommai government, terming it a 40%. Accusing the BJP of ignoring Kannada pride. Now that is a theme, or that is a narrative that the Congress is trying to build ahead of the elections, that BJP is trying to ignore Kannada pride or insult Kannada pride. She, of course, said the central government has not even recognized the Karnataka state flag, which is a symbol of pride for Kannadigas. So several such themes running in all the Congress leaders' campaigns in the state. And she, of course, also hit out at the center, at the BJP, also speaking about the reservation issue, saying that is unconstitutional here in Karnataka. They talk about how they want to give reservation to the Vokaligas and the Lingayats, but they have not included it in the 9th schedule. The central government, the union government, has not included it in the 9th schedule, which goes on to show that the BJP is trying to betray the voters of Karnataka, is the charge.
Shilpa, thanks very much for getting us that ground report. We'll keep coming back to you. Big road show there by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Our coverage from Karnataka will continue here on India Today. Thanks, Shilpa, for that ground report. And now I'm leaving you with a report of a cover by India Today's publication, Brides Today, that's gone viral all across the world, here in India and abroad, for many different reasons. It's had anguish, bouquets, brickbats, abuse, all kinds of things, but it's become a huge talking point. Take a look.
Inclusivity, representation, importance of marriage equality. The Brides Today magazine has outdone itself. Never before a cover of a lifestyle magazine has sent out a message so strong, which shatters the glass ceiling in every way possible. The cover of Brides Today magazine, featuring Alok Ved Menon, has got international acclaim, and rightfully so.
He is one of the greatest voices in the world. They are the ones right in front, charging forward, getting their voice heard, talking about rights, talking about making change. Alok was the best option here, because Alok truly stands for what they believe in.
While the Supreme Court of India hears pleas for legalizing same-sex marriage, or rather marriage equality that the petitioners prefer labeling, this Brides Today digital cover stars gender non-confirming trans feminine author, performance artist, poet and comedian Alok Ved Menon.
Actually, this was timed with the most recent, basically, Supreme Court case about same-sex marriages. And the whole thought was that if we truly believe that people should be kind of equal, if we truly believe that love is for all, then why not look at a bride who is a non-binary bride who could look into a same-sex, basically, marriage, and to be happy for that person finding love.
While speaking to Brides Today, they spoke of being bullied, the constant fear. They spoke of how normalizing gender and marriage equality is the need of the hour. Alok wants to be viewed as a human being. They want to be loved and be able to love, and most of all, they want freedom from all the shackles of societal predispositions.
Not just say that man, woman, this is the only kind of marriage which like you can see. So we purposely picked a non-binary person to be on the cover of a classic traditional bridal magazine. To be woke means to truly understand or to be basically kind of aware of what a true situation is. Should we not be giving equal rights to everyone? Do you truly feel that every single person in this world doesn't deserve equal rights, the right to love, dignity, marriage?
The landmark case being heard in the Supreme Court will determine the matrimonial rights of LGBTQIA+ community. In the meanwhile, editorial prowess like this hopes to normalize the dialogue for their acceptance in society. Lifestyle Bureau, India Today.
Weather forecast now. Delhi, maximum 35 and minimum 22 degrees. Mumbai, maximum 32 and minimum 27 degrees. Kolkata, maximum 37 and minimum 23 degrees. Bangalore, maximum 30 and minimum 23 degrees. Chennai, maximum 33 and minimum 28 degrees. Hyderabad, maximum 36 and minimum 24 degrees.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
weather forecast now. Delhi, maximum 35 and minimum 22 degrees. Mumbai, maximum 32 and minimum 27 degrees. Kolkata, maximum 37 and minimum 23 degrees. Bangalore, maximum 30 and minimum 23 degrees. Chennai, maximum 33 and minimum 28 degrees. Hyderabad, maximum 36 and minimum 24 degrees.
Why does this happen? Let me tell you the science behind it.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mode.
Wow, that was a good one, Rahul.
I think just because he's your MP, you're fixing it for him, man. Hey, they're like bringing the ball like really close to the goal. In the election, you can't be kicking all over like that, huh? That's a dangerous kick in an election. Do you feel in this election that the BJP is a few goals down?
Not at all. The 13th of May, you will see the scoreboards ticking and we will be right up there, forming the government. That's what the 13th of May is going to look like, Rahul.
India's only democratic newsroom does it again. Amidst India's most fiercely fought election, warriors from all sides on a single stage. From the title defenders
70 साल में क्यों टॉयलेट नहीं मिला, क्यों घर नहीं मिला, क्यों लाइट नहीं मिली,
to the charging challengers.
You are asking us 70 साल में तुमने क्या किया? हमने यही किया, डेमोक्रेसी को बचा के रखा और आपको प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाया.
No voice ignored.
For the first time, BJP is going beyond the boundaries.
No voice silenced.
Karnataka has been made the corruption capital of this country. What did Modi do?
This crossfire defines our credibility. India Today, the gold standard of journalism.
Good evening, viewers. Let's take a look at the weather report across the major cities this evening. Thiruvananthapuram is at 30 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 65. Mumbai is at 29 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 100. Panaji is at 28 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 86.
आदित्य बिरला सन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, इससे जरूरी कुछ भी नहीं. रिलायंस डिजिटल पर्सनलाइजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी.
नंदवराय मलयाली स्नेहितरे नमस्कारम.
एक तरीके से विकास की जो रफ्तार है वो इस यूनियन टेरिटरी में काफी तेज की गई है और उसी की झलक दिखाई भी देती है. अगर आप देखें कि आज खूबसूरत दादर नागर हवेली और जो दमन द्वीप है वो पूरा का पूरा इलाका दिखाई देता है. पर्यटक बड़ी संख्या में यहाँ आते हैं और पिछले 6-7 सालों में जो काम किया गया है, क्योंकि आप अगर देखें कि पहले गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री थे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री, लगातार दमन के जो लोग हैं वो गुजरात जाते थे. गुजरात में जिस तरीके का जो विकास हुआ है, जिस तरीके का विकास का जो मॉडल है वो देखते थे. तो आज वही विकास का मॉडल जो गुजरात का मॉडल है वो आपको अब दमन द्वीप में, दादर नागर हवेली में दिखाई देता है. आज बड़ी बड़ी सड़कें आपको दिखाई देंगी, तमाम संस्थान दिखाई देंगे. आप देख सकती हैं कि किस तरीके से जब प्रधानमंत्री सिलवासा पहुंचे तो सिलवासा वासियों ने किस
of the Prime Minister's mega roadshow in Daman